The absolute humiliation of Marathon's existence continues. And boys, it is so good. I am enjoying every second of it. Piss to piss, shit to shit, as they say. Boys, Marathon is completely dead. Now, granted, we already knew that it's not gonna be alive after, the first literal 2 hours of the game and the trend started going downwards. But I mean, dude, there was a little bit of hope that Marathon still had because there is that possibility that the Sunday and Saturday are gonna hit and they're gonna hit big and it's gonna save Marathon's existence. Well, I mean, Saturday is literally here, and let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. Not looking good. It's not looking good at all. It's in fact looking like absolute devastation, destruction, okay? A meteor couldn't wipe out the dinosaurs better than Marathon's wiping itself out just by allowing people to play it. Holy moly, boys. Let's look at the chart, shall we? Currently, there are 52.7k people in Marathon, which is already a disaster because Destiny was considered dead on 50k players, and Marathon is intended to overtake Destiny. Keep in mind, this is a free server slam, which means, well, everyone knows what free means. And the game outside of this, when it releases, is going to be $40. Now, you would probably have to pay me roughly between $20 and $40 to get me play this even for an hour, but they're gonna charge us $40? Easiest non-binary decision of my life, boys. And who said I ain't progressive? Listen, I am the most progressive one of them all, okay? I am what they call super straight. A lot of you doubt it, but I don't really understand why. In any case, let's look at the graph a little bit more closely, shall we? Let's compare times because that's the easiest thing that we can do. Because currently it's not peak time, but I mean, who honestly cares? Let me refresh the graph so you can see it in its full glory. So, this is where effectively the day starts for most video games on SteamDB. And it is 10 a.m. Right there in the morning. This is when people typically wake up and, the graph starts going up. And on Saturday, 28th February, at 10 a.m., Marathon had a whopping almost 37k players. And that is on a Saturday. And how did it look on a Friday? Oh my god, look at that. 43.4k players. So on a Friday, when people have jobs, responsibilities, and stuff happening, it had more players than on a Saturday. This alone statistic is absolutely devastating. This is where you just throw in the towel, okay? This is a difference in almost 20%. This is like a 18% decline. From a Friday to the first weekends. The first weekends for a game is where you expect it to actually breach its all-time player peak on the first day it came out. Okay, if Marathon was a good game, we would be currently talking about it breaching 143k players. But honestly, there is a slight chance that it could do it tomorrow. But I mean, come on, if it does it, everyone knows that that's probably a miracle. That a miracle happened. Because it looks bad, okay? But granted, okay. This is just the beginning of the day. Maybe people are hungover and whatnot from yesterday. Social lives and all of that stuff that I never take part in. Stuff and things. Okay. Well, let's compare other times. So this is 10, this is 11. 11! Oh, almost 40k, that's not bad. Oof, that's almost a 20k. That is almost a 20% decline. Oof, not good. Okay. Maybe 12 midday is gonna be the steady hitter, right? 45k. 45k. Let's say 45k, even though that's not how rounding works. Oh, it's getting even worse. That's more that is literally a 20% decline. Oh no. What a tragedy, eh? And now let's look at one. Okay, almost 50k. And needless, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, Marathon is dead in the water. And also, this is. Oh, actually, this now should be a finished tower. So, we have this. And when we look closer at the graph, I mean, it's not going like this. It went like this, and now it's slowly shifting more like this, which is not a good sign in the slightest, by the way. Yeah, because I'm expecting to see the same thing as yesterday. Well, if you're a Marathon fan, you're probably crossing your fingers and saying, it's gonna go like this, Quizon, you're stupid, you're uneducated. I have a bachelor's in business logistics. I'm literally one in a million YouTubers who actually has an education and whose life would have been good if he did not decide to destroy it via YouTube. Okay? Sheesh. Relax, baby, relax. In any case, yeah, it's not looking good. Granted, how much do you think the peak is gonna be? I think the peak could be a little bit more than this. There is a chance. Now, granted, I don't think it's gonna be like this. We can also compare Marathon to Arc Raiders, okay? Let's see how this looks. Let's look at the Friday. Let's look at 10, 10 p.m. 70k players, 10 p.m. And now today, a Saturday. Oh, look at that. This is like 19% increase. Because it's a Saturday. You're supposed to have more players on Saturdays and Sundays. For literally every non-dying game, that's supposed to be true. And I think Arc Raiders perfectly encapsulates it. Look at how you can just see the line literally go up like this. There's no Marathon like, oh, well, it's at least not flatlining. There's none of that. There's none of that. You can see it going healthily up. Look at this. This is when the day starts again, as I said. And let's look at now. 12. This is... This is a 40% almost. 38-ish. 38-ish% increase from 10 to 2 p.m. for Automated Bros. Almost a 30+% increase. And what does Marathon have? Well, actually, Marathon technically also has. You know what? I guess actually Marathon technically also has an increase like that. But as you can see, it's not massive. The line goes like this. Here the line goes like this because it's gaining momentum. It's gaining speed, okay? Marathon, not gaining anything. Arc Raiders, if you zoom out on the chart, you can see it. Look at this. Look at this. Do you know what this is? This is you can easily tell that this is the Sunday, this is the Saturday, because those are the big peaks, okay? And then Monday is smaller and whatnot. This is normal. You're not gonna see anything like that for Marathon because the player base is dwindling. And again, currently it's free. The biggest downfall for Marathon is the fact that this is free. At this rate, as I said yesterday, I think it's going to be a miracle when Marathon releases it even has 30k concurrent players. I honestly think that's gonna be a miracle. Sony live player count. No, actually not Sony, but PlayStation? No, Sony... On which platform is actually Marathon a big deal? I think it's Sony, right? Sony Live. What the fuck is this? I have no idea. All games players counts in the statistics. Some kind of thingamajiggy. Oh, I'm looking now if I can actually find something, and whatever this is, Lord of the Ring. No, this is some kind of garbage. I can't find the Sony one, but trust me, if anyone is trying to make the dumbass argument of, oh, but actually this is on Xbox or PlayStation, No one can. Actually, you know what? We can look it up on PlayStation because not PlayStation, but on Xbox Live. Okay, boys, we can do that. Okay. Here it is because I have this bookmarked. Okay. Let's see. Arc Raiders here. Let's actually see if there is any. Wait, it's gonna be on. No. Would it even show? I don't think it would show. Let's just check if it's available here even. No, it's not, but Jesus Christ, I have not looked in this for literally months at this point. Yo, I'm sorry, is your AI assistant black? Wow, that's very progressive. Dude, how bad is the situation considering Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is fucking. What place even is this? 5, 10, 20, 20, 30. 30 is 34. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is 33. Jesus Christ, there's probably not even 300 people playing this shit. Oh my god. Is Xbox oh yeah, Xbox is completely dead. Wow, this is bad. This is a disaster. Okay, should we try and look at discount subscriptions prices available mobile PC games? It's straight coming soon. I think it's coming soon. If it's gonna be here, it's gonna be in coming soon. It should. Yep, there we go. Marathon. So it's on coming soon place, whatever this. Deluxe edition 60. Who's dude, no one's paying 40 and you want Xbox wants you to pay 60? Good job. Good job. I don't think we can see it in any other way. Number of players, any number of players. I have no idea what this even is. Marathon. Nah, it's the coming soon. Okay, okay. So it doesn't matter. I'm kind of excited by the way about Legacy of Kain. I love the Legacy of Kain series. But yeah, needless to say, Marathon is dead, boys. If it even breaks Friday's top numbers, I'll be honestly pretty surprised. But all in all, Marathon is completely dead. Nothing else to say about it. There's no shot. There's no shot for any success. And this was supposed to be Bungie's big thing. This is what they're pouring all their money into. So it's over. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.